Hello, welcome back everyone. And now in this session, we are going to discuss about a very interesting problem that has been asked for the role of data analyst in AIRBNB. So before starting with the problem, I'll request you all kindly execute the script that I'm going to attach in the description. So we both can solve this problem and get some insightful information from this ongoing video. So we are having a table named as flight status, which contains 4 columns. Name is flight date, the respective source, the respective destination, and the trip point. What we want to do is that, just take an example. The flight source is Mumbai and its destination is Goa, and it does 5 trip count. Similarly, the source is Goa and the destination is Mumbai and the count is 4. So if we need to find the total count between Mumbai to Goa, then it will be 5 plus 4 equals to 9. Similarly, moving for the condition to Bangalore to Delhi. The flight source is Bangalore and the destination is Delhi. Similarly, the source is Delhi and the destination is Bangalore. So total trip count between Bangalore and Delhi is 6 plus 8, that is 40. Similarly, the flight source is Jaipur, the destination is Pune, and the source is Pune and the destination is Jaipur. So the total trip count between Jaipur to Pune will be 10. So this is the problem statement. So we need to find the total trip count between the source and destination that are uniquely described. How can we do this? Just think about that. Just take 1 minute, recap all of the concept that I've told you earlier regarding joins and all of the stuff. After that, we will start this problem. Let's start. How can we solve this problem? First of all, we will take information from the respective table. Name is flight status. Correct. Now what we want, how can we solve this problem? If anyhow we can compare between the source and destination, okay, like Mumbai and Goa, and we can sort in a one bundle, and then we can find the trip count, means total trip count, then it can be easy for us. It can be done with the help of self join too, like if we will compare the source and destination. But apart from that, is there a simpler method to solve this problem? Just think. If anyhow we can compare between their ASCII values between the source and destination with the help of case statement. Let's think and let's do. I am just writing the script. We will also understand this, what I want to tell you. Let's think when source is less than destination, then when source is less than destination, then can you please pass source, else null, and as flag 1. Let's execute this and see. Here, with the help of case statement, a new column with the name of flag 1 will be created, and the condition is when source is less than destination, means in the basis of alphabetically order ASCII value, like here Goa is smaller than Mumbai, then we are having the value for Goa. Similarly, for the scenario of Bangalore and Delhi, the Bangalore is smaller than Delhi in the terms of ASCII value, then Bangalore will be there, and so on for the Jaipur. But what if it is not smaller than this? If we can pass like the destination value, then it will be easy for us. Okay, like when source is less than destination, then pass source, else destination. Let's see what will be the output here. Like here the source is smaller than destination, therefore we are getting Goa here, but here not, therefore we are getting Goa only, means we are getting 2 Goa, okay, and they are now sorted manner. If we can just pass the same case statement again with some tweaks in the condition, and we can generate a new flag here, like when source is greater than the destination, then pass the respective source, else the destination, and name that column as flag 2. Let's execute this and see what will be the output. But take the scenario here: Mumbai is greater than Goa, then please pass Mumbai, else pass the destination. Here the destination is Mumbai. So we are now having a pair of Mumbai and Goa. See, in flag 1 and flag 2. Now we have solved the problem partially. But what we need to do aggregation on the basis of the unique records like Goa, Mumbai, Bangalore, Delhi, and Jaipur, Pune. How can we do this? We can use subquery, we can use temporary table, or we can use a CT. So here we will try for CT. CT stands for common table expression. And here I am going to name CT as step 1. With step 1 as select star from step 1. Let's execute this and see the output. Okay, now what we want? We want flight date, and we want flag 1, we want flag 2, and we want trip count. Okay, let's execute this. Okay, the flight date column is we have just passed an wrong name here, FLIGST. We have missed H. Okay, now let's execute this. Okay, now we are having the pairs. If we can group this data on the basis of their date, their flag, and the flag, and aggregate on the basis of trip count, then it can solve the problem, correct? So I am doing sum of trip count as total trip, and if we are using aggregation, then it is needed that we should use group by also. So here I am using group by on the basis of flight date, the respective flags that we have created. Now you can see over the screen, here we are having the total trip count between Bangalore, Delhi, Goa, Mumbai, and Jaipur, Pune. So how we have solved the problem? We have introduced the concept of case statement here. We have compared between the source and destination on the basis of their ASCII values and assigned a column name as flag 1 and flag 2 respectively. After that, we have observed the data, and as per the observation, we thought if we can just group by this data on the basis of certain conditions and aggregate the trip count, then we can get the desired result. And that's how we solve the problem. But is there any other method that we can use to solve this problem? Apart from this, any other approach? Just think about that also. One more minute to you. We have also learned about the concept named as self-join. In my last video also, we have solved this type of problem. Okay, if you haven't watched it, kindly have a look over it. So now here we are going to use self-join, and for self-join, here I am using left join. Okay, so what is self-join? If you're joining a table with itself, it is known as self-join. Here we are joining flight status with itself only, but we have changed the name like F1 and F2. And what condition we are passing here? So before passing the condition, kindly observe the data. As you can see over the screen, here source. If source is equal to destination, okay, like this source is equal to destination and this destination is equal to source, means it's a crisscross. If we can do this type of join or comparison, then we get something that will be helpful for us. So what I mean, like if we can compare like f1 dot source equals to f2 dot destination and f1 dot destination equals to f2 dot source. Let's see What will be the output if we will execute this? Okay, now we are having records like this. Means this is a primary table that we were using, flight status, and now we are having the combination. Like here you can see that this source that is from table F1 having Mumbai, it is combining with this source with this destination that is present table 2 F2. Similarly, you can see that this Goa is combining with this and this Goa is combining with this source, means we are just crisscrossing between source and destination. So now after this self join, a problem is solved. Only we have to do some tweaks here. So kindly observe this data and try to self by yourself. I'll give you 20 seconds to think about that. After that, we will solve it. We need to pass only one condition and the problem is solved. Just think about that. If we can compare between the source and destination, now here, like if source is greater than destination or destination is greater than source, then we will have count. Let's do that. Okay. Like if we will pass a condition where f1 dot source is less than f1 dot destination and execute it. Now you can see that initially I was having 6 records, but now I'm having only 3 records because it was duplicated. Okay, like Mumbai, Goa, now we're having only one, like that is just passing this condition that f1 dot source is smaller than f1 dot destination. Similarly for this scenario and similarly for this scenario, just executing it. Okay, like here, the source is smaller than destination. If Goa is smaller than destination on the basis of the ASCII value. Now what we want in output? We want if we can have f1 dot source, f1 dot destination, and if we can just sum up the trip count between both of this table, like f1 dot trip count plus f2 dot trip count as total trip. Okay, let's execute this and see what we are getting in output. Yep, this is same that we got in the above output with the help of ASCII value comparison. Here we also did the same thing, but the method, the approach was different. Here we have used the concept of left join, basically self join, because we have joined a single table by itself on the basis of certain condition, like crisscross condition, like f1 dot source equals to f2 dot destination, so on. So we have solved this problem with 2 approaches. Might be there will be some more approaches. So I request you all, kindly try to solve this problem with some another approaches too. And drop a comment so that you have more understanding and you will face this kind of problem in interviews, then you can easily solve that. If you're liking the content, then please like, share and subscribe and share among your friends. Thank you everyone. Have a great day ahead.